Please, everyone, check their name, if it is the right name
And
or not, because Zoom is sometimes changing names.
welcome, everyone. I see a lot of new faces. It's Floor's voice in the background. I have Master Sally here, and she is preparing the space energetically as I asked her to. Just like her, I have a beautiful team of light workers. Can you all raise your hands in an emoji, light workers? Denise, Barb, Andreas, Patty, Holly, so many people. So you were invited to be here today, and I just wanted to take a moment and forget about any distraction. This is not a trance session, trance where your mind goes like somewhere else. It can go, however, I want you to be present and here now. So without music, without distractions, close your eyes and go for the space within. So Sally, I would love you to guide them in a 4-4 breath for a few seconds, and we start writing while we wait for a few people who are coming in. Thank you.
Thank you. I would invite everyone to put our hands together in front of the heart and take a deep breath in. Just trying to be settled in the moment, just focusing on your breath. Feeling the light of this amazing portal, inhaling this light through your chakras, every chakra with the inhale.
We're just going to breathe 4
Yeah.
and 4.
Just
Keep
focusing
going.
on your breath, whatever rhythm it is. Try to not to control the rhythm, but to settle in it. Just think of the air getting in and exhaling out. If you can count to 4, it will be amazing, calming you more and more, deep and deep. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And hold your breath for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling out 4 counts. Once again, inhale for 4, 3, 4. Hold on. 3, 4. And now exhale for 4. Keeping the rhythm, just focus on the air coming in and coming out. And if you wander for any reason or for any thought, just let it go. Be here. Be in the now. Feel the energies around you. Closing your eyes and focusing on your breath makes it easier to tune in this amazing energy for today, 888 portal. Taking deep breath in, focusing on the breath, and here the sun shines. With our master Floor, this is our sunshine.
Oh my God, Master Floor is not even ready. I'm kidding.
You're amazing. The sun is always
Oh,
ready.
oh my God. Hi, everybody. who is this Zoom user? I am so happy and grateful you are all here. So if you came here today, it's because something brought you here today. Yes? So first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time and for hearing that energy that is really available for us and manifesting energetically here. So thank you, Sally. Sally is one of my energy masters in training, and she did a beautiful work. So let's give a hand for her and for each and every one of you who came here today. Because what is it that brought you here today? Is an energy pull, right? It's a pull of energy. I know something's going on. I don't know exactly what it is, but I am willing to receive. Anybody feel this way? Anybody feels? Because that is the only requirement that you need in order to receive. Is that a good one? Enough? Is a good one? So, oh my God. So let's all respect everybody's time here. And I would love to go right into the experience. And after that, I will share with you what I have for you. And you share with me how did it affect you. Can we all do that? Can we all agree and go right into the experience? Yes. Someone asked if that is recorded. That's recorded, but just for the training purpose. But the good news is if you have to hop off this call, we're going to be doing another one because the Lionsgate portal is really, really powerful. Who here is feeling something weird in the air? Who here is feeling it? Right? It's like, okay, so what do I do with all this energy? Sometimes this energy is so potent that keeps us awake, right? And we must identify what is this and direct this energy. So this is what we're going to do today. But if you have to leave early, don't worry. So today's Thursday, the Lionsgate, and the Lionsgate frequencies still stay in a good level of energy for up to, some people say 5 days, 7 days. So I love that I'm celebrating Lionsgate since June 25th, July, yes. And what is this? What is this? So next session will be, sorry guys, I'm over the moon excited. So I'm like jumping here and there. Anybody here has ADD? Because that is the new age, right? Everybody has it. Hello. And especially now, the kids TikTok, like how many seconds? 2, 3, 5. That's where we can keep our attention. So if we don't take the control back of our energy, the collective energies control you. Can you agree to that? If you think that's true, raise your hand or put one in the chat. I would love some participation because when you participate with me, you receive a lot more energy. Yes? Are you guys really willing to do that? Because today, if you came today, it's like, Flor, I came today and I want to come on Saturday. That's the next day, right? Saturday, I need 1 day to recover and then we're going to do Saturday. Okay, so really focus your intention, your energy, your thoughts here into that session, into receiving, and allow anything that is trying to stop you, any distraction, to invite just for a few minutes. Can we all do that? Shall we go right into it? Yes, and I love to give loves and I love hearts. So can I see some hearts? And before that, can you please type in where you're joining from? And what time is it? Brazil, it's 12:11. Right at the time. Type it now and make a wish. Oh my God, 11:11 in the Eastern time. Yes, Andrea, New York, upstate. Barb, Denise, 1111. Okay, 1111, the masters join me. I didn't plan for that, I swear to God. So let's call in the frequency. We are just doing energy movements here. So don't worry about that. It's done for you. All the energy masters join me in calling the frequency of the symbols. Wow, I see 1111. Guys, can you feel the power that is coming through? So now I want you to place your hands, everybody else, and the masters who are calling in the symbols. Keep going until you finish, and then you join us in this position. In every culture, every religion, every spiritual knowledge, I mean, knowing we have that gesture uniting left and right side of the brain, pointing the fingertip upward, where the cosmic energy is entering through today's portal. So take a breath, and a breath that I want you to take, it's very normal, but I want you to become aware, to be aware, to take in air. Inhale. Exhale now, shake it out. Anything that needs to be shaken out of your body into the ground. And do one more time. And if you can elongate this breath, counting up to 4 seconds. Exhale slowly, 4 seconds. Again, do one more time in your own time. As now as you inhale, imagine there's a laser light that is scanning you from the top of your head vertically all the way down to the base of your spine and to the ground. Now you can gently relax your hands, palms facing up in the receiving mode. And if you haven't closed your eyes yet, please do so. It's an invitation for you to be in the place. If you are standing, you can do that standing, you can do that sitting. But be with your breath right now. Notice that your mind is trying to say things to you. And you're just saying, hello, mind, beautiful you, I know you. But right now, I invite you to step outside because I'm focused on my breath, counting up to 4 seconds because I choose to breathe in light awareness, the energy, frequency, and vibration that is pouring down, very highly charged from the alignment of this beautiful white star, Sirius, emanating like this beautiful crystal ray of infinite possibilities as it comes down, aligned with the beautiful Mother Earth and spread through the entire planet, coming to the base of your spine. But now you consciously bringing this energy down into the base, into your crown, towards the base of your spine. And keep breathing this laser of bright light coming from the Sirius star, aligning with the earth and the sun. 888 light frequency. It's being delivered right here, right now. As this light scans you from the top of your head, go all the way down, base of the spine, and keeps coming back up. It's like polishing your internal tube of energy. While it goes up and down, slowly and beautifully, it's just cleansing, harmonizing each and every one of your energy centers that are distributed vertically and horizontally in your body. So right now, I'm asking for Reiki power and the power of this beautiful and magnificent alignment. The Sirius star is the spiritual star. to right now deliver its energy right into your chakra, your crown chakra, right into your head, penetrating your brain like a nectar of energy, filling up all your neural cells with this beautiful, brilliant energy. Relaxing your cells, energizing, restoring with everything that you need. It's like just now it's igniting that vitality within you. It's a vital force, it's a cosmic vital energy that is coming from the central sun that at this moment is powerfully aligning 11, 11, 8, 8, 8. Sirius, Earth, Sun, you, me, us. Imagine that you are holding hands to each and every one of you here. From the left hand, you facing upward, holding someone's hand, and the right hand, you facing downward. So you're holding. So from the left hand, you're receiving, and from the right hand, you're giving. As you receive this energy that now is coming from Mother Earth, if you are standing, please just imagine that a big trunk of beautiful tree that is so strong that you're rooting, grounding down, and picking up from Mother Earth every nourishment that you need. Receive, like from the core of Mother Earth, we have the powerful crystals, the powerful healing stones that are here for trillions of years, receiving information, cosmic information. So right now, receive all the cosmic information from the crystals that are here, highly charged for you. So just be with me, asking to this crystal here that I hold to direct to each and every one of your energy centers, activating Lionsgate energy 888 is a circular movement, and let them, since they are infinite, there is no time and space, so they can move up and down, right and left, above and below. That's right, Stephanie, you can move your body. Allow that. It's already in there. You guys ask for it. So whatever your body is requesting right now, please feel free to move your body to say, thank you, body, for being here, aligning with this powerful energy that is being delivered right now. The universe got me. The universe always gets me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from now on, I declare that I am receiving this powerful, beautiful, gentle, loving, restoring energy in my body, in my being, where from now on I am aligned with my higher purpose, even if I'm not sure what it is. You do know. Ask Lionsgate to remind you right now. You can place the hands in your heart. Ask Lionsgate, ask 888, the infinite energy. So I ask my energy sisters, energy masters, to activate the power of the sacred symbols so we can activate, potentialize this energy that is here. It's 5D. So we're moving from fear to trust and confidence, from judgment and criticism to love, compassion, from lack to abundance. Because if you're not sure, my dear, if you have enough, just open the window and look outside. Just look at the sky. Flora, I don't have nature. Look at the sky. Whatever you are, you have the sky. Remember who you are now. So everybody, just for this moment, if you can just settle in, so the energy can go exactly where it needs to go. This powerful energy knows exactly where it needs to go. My Reiki family masters, just relax into receiving, trusting that just for today, something that I learned that changed my life. Just for today doesn't have to be tomorrow or like, oh my God, I didn't do it yesterday, but just for today, just for this moment, I trust. Just for today, just for this moment, I receive. It doesn't matter if 10 seconds from now, you won't be in this mode. So can you all say in your mind's eyes, just for today, I trust. And I'm going to give you a silence pause moment because I trust that you are exactly at the place that you need to be right now. Focus on your breath, elongate your breath and receive this. And you can place the hands in your heart and feel the power of your heart. Feel there's this powerful movement happening without you controlling it. So I want you to ask this energy. This energy is your inner master, actually, trying to tell you that you're ready, my dear. You are ready to be that energy that you want to be. Is that more health that you want? So right now, smile big and imagine that you receive like health for the rest of your life because you just did. So how would you feel? How would be your thoughts if you feel every day you wake up rested, you wake up, oh my God, right now I'm going to take care of myself and be loving with my body. How would you be? How would you feel from this? Really, it's a knowing that everything's going to be fine. How would you act? How would you get up? Even if you got up and something broke, it's just like, okay, energy dissipated. So I feel good. I'm ready for the day. And not letting anything from the outside, circumstances, to affect you. How would you feel? So right now, I want you to really ask for clarity in your purpose, in your projects, if you have already something going on. What is the next step? What is it one thing that I can do and receive? What is the one thing that I can receive right now? So receive from the ground, from Mother Earth, all the abundance, everything that, imagine there is nothing lacking. So from the space of abundance, can you just declare, I am so happy and grateful now that I declare.
Well impact 100 people, 100 leaders, people-centered leaders that navigate change by the end of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And they will pay me
Oh, yes.
at least 3,500, 5,500 and above for any service.
Sweetheart, I'm just letting you know that you're sharing with all of us because I didn't realize. If you're okay with that, I'm loving it. Just keep going. I just wanted to let you know. I love that you pay me. Keep going, please. The $3,000, whatever, each and every one of them. I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
So I can impact.
How can we impact, right? Show us, universe. Maya is with me from many, many programs, UHPW and the personal growth with Hui, and she's a master too. So I really honor you being here and your declaration. and I'm blessing you. Like, this is all very spontaneous meeting. And I hope you guys received all the love that is being channeled here. And today is the real day, really. And I love that Maya put it out there. Anybody would love to declare, because I'm going to bless each and every one of your declarations right now, or you can put it on the chat. Yes, Elizabeth. 3333. Beautiful. Beautiful. And guys, don't be afraid to write down what you want. This is a very safe space. And I am not going to make this available for anybody for our training purpose. So don't worry. If you wanted to stay here, I might be blessing this with the intention of you want. Otherwise, just be intentional. But know that voice has a power. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have the energy of the mastery in my upcoming program, which could be 11/11, 22. But I'm living to the universe. Like, I want 22, but I'm open for more. I declare that. And with that, I'm just going to thank this powerful energy that are here with me, and thank each and every one of you for coming here and sharing your beautiful energy and this moment. And I just wanted to share with you that everything started 4 years ago when I found out about Lionsgate. And I was like, oh my God, that's the manifestation portal. So it's recognized in the Egypt for thousands and thousands of years. So at this specific day, 888, this specific alignment between Sirius star, which is the spiritual aspect of life, it's being channeling its energy into the planet Earth and to the mother and to the sun, right? So sun aligns and all that in the 888, that's the energy. So it's everybody say, not everybody, but many people say that they receive a spiritual awakening, a vision, a clarity, or anything. Or in my case, I received a huge awareness that was bugging me energetically that I could not do anything but share. So I declare, I am so happy and grateful. Like, I was tired of being broke financially, right? So I stepped into that. I said, okay, I'm stepping today on the portal 11/11. It was also 11 a.m. in the Eastern. And then I said, I'm taking 11 people with me. And I'm declaring to the universe, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm taking 11 people with me. And I kept showing up and kept sharing this exact process for like every week until I got 10 people. And I was like, oh my God, people was like, I want to go to the prosperity portal with you. I want to manifest this. And I didn't know exactly what I was manifesting, but I knew I need a group of light workers that will be directing this energy with me. And many of them are here. I'm so grateful for them. So what happened is I asked the universe, where's the 11th person? And then the voice came, it's you, my dear, it's you. So why I'm saying that, you're supposed to laugh. Right, Maya? It's because you don't have to be ready. You don't have to be ready to do this. It's like, okay, I'm confused here, universe. Am I the teacher? No, you're not the teacher. You are the one who is showing them the way. You are the leader, but you are a student of this beautiful thing called life. And energy is actually what runs life. So while I work on my inner mastery, that is my goal, and I believe each and every one of us has that potentiality, that infinite potentiality that resides within. It calls your inner voice, your inner master voice. So before, I had something that I used to think higher self, you know, the concept of higher and lower. I always used to keep this distance between my higher self and me. That didn't feel good. So when I start calling in and go more deeper into the teachings of Reiki, the energy, right? I was merged with, I understood that my higher self was my inner master. And we, each and every one of us, have this. When we are little kids, we come up as a bubble of joy, right? And we're like, we are in ecstasy. The babies are in ecstasy. But as we grow and we learn the systems, because otherwise we can't survive, right? We all are good girls, good boys. We all are magnificent, higher achiever people, right? We are not? Yes, we are. But we are tired of being higher achievers and not getting much recognition. Who here can relate to that? Put a 1 in the chat, right? Because we are like, okay, this is all there is. It's a hustling all the time. I barely have time to enjoy my family, to enjoy myself. To what is it? So I believe each and every one of us has a higher level to be developed. Can anybody agree with me? Is that true? Chat 1. I mean, type 1. Sorry. My mind is like, I want to give you all, I want to deliver you all, but I just wanted to, yes, thank you so much. So we all have that level. So I'm going to ask you, because I know many of us here are in the coaching industry, and many of us has a teacher of mine as a mentor also, Tony Robbins. Anybody familiar with Tony Robbins? I love him, yes. So he asked this question in his program. You know, if you don't believe that you are achieving your highest potential as a human being, from 1, you live in your worst, you are like on the street, you have no money to like even figure out your next meal, or you're 10, you are a millionaire, you have achieved everything. What is the number? Share with us. From a number 1 to 10. Lower, like you are not living your potential, 1, and 10, you lived and learned everything that you're supposed to learn. Where do you consider yourself you're at from 1 to 10? Thank you, Brent. 4, 6, 4, 7. Come on, guys, let's go. There is a point here that I want to make. Tony Robbins asked Oprah, okay, this question. And anybody can imagine what Oprah said. Do you know, everybody knows Oprah? Everybody knows Oprah Winfrey? Everybody knows. Is she pretty successful or not? Right? So from 1 to 10, in a level of living your highest, your full potential, where do you think she responded? Somebody said maybe 4, maybe 2. Yeah. 5. Yes, she gave herself a 3. 3. So is she being hard on herself? Yeah, maybe. But when Tony asked her, why you give yourself a 3? And she said, well, because knowing from the infinite potential that we as human beings, we have, I feel like I didn't even scratch the surface. That's what she said. And humbly, everybody, that was like a moment, right? Aha moment. And it's I wasn't there. I wish I was. But it makes you realize, okay, so what can I do to move from where I am now, which is 3, 4, 2, 5, 6, to the level of my higher self, my inner self, right? That we are like just reframing that. At least for me, it makes so much sense. So I can feel no distance between me and my inner self. So what happened here, guys, is that we just received like a wash of energy. Anybody here feel lighter? If you feel lighter, yes, everybody feels lighter. Yes, so we did like a powerful collective removing of energy out of your body. And now we're going to be doing the grounding for receiving a little more in a little bit. But I would love to know um, a quick share, like 2 or 3 shares, and in a, like not too long, because I want to be respectful with everybody's time. But anyone who felt for the first time, and anyone would like to share?
I would like to share. That's not-
Okay, beautiful, Master Holly.
but I'd rather than type, I'd rather declare out loud. So I am going to declare, I am so happy and grateful. And I am declaring that fulfillment of abundant energy in all my elements of life, the tree of life in every direction, financial relationships, love, spirituality, all the 7 elements of life, declaring that all of those fill for abundant freedom. Because in the end, the freedom to do what I want, the freedom to take on projects, to succeed, is all about that rising up of that energy. So I am declaring that my energy is rising up and meeting me on the level to source anything that I desire in my life. Thank you.
Wow, that's so big, so
I-
big, so
And I
big.
declare that for all of you, so that may all your wishes be fulfilled. Thank you.
Beautiful. So guys, there is not really a secret. We know that energetically we can remove. A lot of people are feeling lighter here, right?
Hey, Flor, Pamela has her hand up.
Oh yes, hi Pamela. Sorry, I didn't see it. Yes, I would love to hear from you.
Pam, you have to unmute.
I guess I didn't realize I had my hand up. I am in transition and I'm very emotional right now because I've got so much energy flowing through me. I'm just so happy to be here. And I'm very happy that Holly invited me. And I cannot tell you how much my body is vibrating. And I felt everything that Holly said for all of us. And this is an honor and a pleasure to share this space with all of you. And I'm feeling the love and the energy from everyone here. Thank you so much.
Pamela, I love you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I love you too, Holly. Thank you.
Wow, Pamela, I am overjoyed when I hear that, because it is a beautiful energy that is here available for us. And when many of us come together with this purity in the heart to really connect with that inner power, with the inner mastery of yours, the result of that is that it's love, it's vibration, it's energy, it's bubbling up in your body as well as outside of your body. So I am harnessing this energy. Since I started that, I'm glad I told you guys that sometimes my focus goes there and there, but coming back in 2020, I declared that I was sick and tired of being broke. And I was entering the energy portal with 11 people. Because I act on that every day, I wrote down. So here is the very amazing energetic exercise for you to do. Who wants to learn something powerful to do today so you can manifest whatever you like? Thank you. Can I see someone in the chat? Yes. If you don't want, you put 2. I can work with that. Somebody put 2? No, I think everybody wants it. Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah. And what happened is I wrote that down. If you are taking notes, write that down. I am so happy and grateful now that I know many of you heard of that sentence before. Anybody? Yes, familiar? Bob Proctor, Neville Goddard, yes. This is freaking powerful. But I did that. I wrote, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm international bestseller. Which I became, okay, 4 years later, 3 years later, 1 year later. Yeah, it was 2000. Like, I could barely believe that stuff. Like, my English is not good, okay? So how come I published a book in New York City and became bestseller in 3 countries? Like, my mind could not conceive this the moment when I was starting writing. I am so happy and grateful now that. Can anybody see the $1 million tip that I'm giving you to you right now? My mind could not understand and conceive that Flor, Portuguese Brazilian speaker, could publish a book and become a bestseller internationally. Okay, so why I'm sharing that with you, because I would love for you to do today and for the next few days. I will do it for another week. I'm so happy and grateful now that whatever it is that you wanted to do, right? So Maya beautifully share an example with you. I share my example with you. That was in the past. Now, like, if you want to keep quiet for you, your wishes, it's okay. Do that. And in fact, it's even more powerful when you do that. And then you like, because sometimes your mind is gonna say like, no, this is BS. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna like, but remember, today you tap into this inner truth of yours, to your inner mastery energy. So you got delivered something very powerful. Can you accept that you received that? Can you work with that? It's like, okay, you came here to receive something powerful today. Yes, you already received that. If you receive, don't ruin everything, because after receive, I used to have the internal dialogue. Oh, that's not going to work. That, of course, every year I do that. It never going to, like, right? Can you stop yourself to not do that? So right now, we just went through an energy cleansing, and some people were not here in the first. So now we're going to be doing a quick one, and then we do energy receiving. Everybody's up for that? Because I want to make sure you're receiving. We really remove, like, we scan everything out, and now we're going to do that real quick. It's going to be quick. But what I wanted to share with you is that there is a way. Today you're doing this, but if everybody knows that sentence where we put our attention, the energy flows. Wherever the attention goes, energy flows, right? Anybody knows that? Yes. So if we put the attention into receiving once in your lifetime, versus you put the attention into receiving every single day for just a few minutes, what do you think the results are going to be? Versus you do only today and you do every day. Right? Are you following? Are you picking up what I'm putting here? Yes. So I know, Flor, I already have my meditation technique, but this is beyond. This is the frequency that gets activated. You can self-activate that frequency within you every day. So the portal is always the time that I choose to really like to launch, to fly, I would say, right? We use like the energy around us. So it's like, really go now. What if today it could be the first jump for you to go to a higher level of consciousness and receiving? And yes, how would that be? I am just like, I'm not saying that for me, guys. I'm not saying like, oh, she's trying to sell us something. I'm trying to invite you to something. Yes, there will be an invitation. And if you're excited about this invitation, just raise your hands, because I am doing this work. I felt like it's not like a preference. Flor is working with energy because it's preference. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a dentist, right? I'm the 4th generation in dentistry in my family as a dentist. So my great grandfather was this. So what happened is, as I put my hands here, I'm like feeling people are receiving the energy and like I'm feeling intense. So please don't mind. So what happened is the energy is here, it's manifesting in each and every one of your lives because we are living in this time now, in this moment now. And we are aware about you create your reality, you created this, and then you ask yourself, like, okay, easy for her, easy for him, for them. Why the heck is not happening with me, right? So it's just something that we do that it's like a pattern of not aligning with this energy. It's a pattern, right? It's like we get up and do something else, or it's just not. I could keep repeating the pattern of my great grandfather. That's what I'm trying to say here. And I love them and I honor them. And I'm so glad I got all the education and everything. But these energies that are here today, they are delivering a high level of frequency into your energy body. So today, we already did that, like cleansing and receiving, because I like to over deliver. I'm going to be doing a little bit more, but it's like, as I'm sharing with you, the energy is getting delivered. People can feel it. Can you feel it? Yes. And my invitation to you is that, like, really get every day into that space of connecting with that inner master of yours. And if you wanted to learn how to do that vibrationally in a very high and effective way, my invitation to you is to join our energy family, Energy Masters family, because we are having like breakthroughs after breakthroughs, but it's not like one achievement. It's like in all levels, because the energy is infinite. It's expansion, like it's expanded. It's like, okay, we can't conceive, but I'm going for it. So we had someone here just manifested a beautiful miracle. So it's like, I can't conceive, but I'm going for it. Barb manifest a new car, right, Barb? She did that. So she's just like, okay, my mind cannot conceive, but it's not up to me to figure out how. Can we all take a chance on that? So today you are receiving that energy download just by being here, just participating of this high energy communion that we are all together, being part of it. So if you would love more information about how can I harness this energy vibrationally and energetically, please say yes or me in the chat that I'm going to offer you a private session, and we're going to give you like a little bit more of this energy taste so you can actually see if that's what you'd like. Sounds good? And then I'm gonna have someone share, and then we're gonna go for a quick receiving more. I would love someone who's here for the first time. You here, like it's already like almost an hour after. If you're still here, it's because you're feeling something. I would love for you to share what is in your heart. Would you mind? Do you want me to call names here? Hi, Elizabeth. Nice to meet you. Who brought you here?
I keep muting myself. Yeah, thank you. It's lovely to be here. My sister Denise invited me.
Ooh, oh my God, Denise.
She's
Denise. Yes.
she's a sister.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, very beautiful soul sister, and we have a very similar journey. Yeah, so she invited me, and I'm enjoying listening to this. I've actually recently, within the last 6 months, have stepped back into my empowerment for quite a few years. I hid my gifting of the spiritual power, spirit as a spiritual healer, as a seer, a channeler. I hid this for many years for the wrong reasons, thinking that it was not God. And yeah, it's 100% of God, 100%. And having not so much awakenings, but memories and realizations like, oh my gosh, I have had a near-death experience, and so bringing these things back in together, stepping back into my empowerment, helping others to step into their empowerment. I love that you brought up the distraction thread of ADHD, because there is no deficit. If anything, we are empowered to focus very hard on the things that bring us joy, which is one of the things that I work with as a specialist in mental health, is helping people to discover that no, you don't have a deficit. You are actually
Empowered.
You're empowered, you are gifted, and you are evolved. You know, we are way beyond the neurotypical. There is nothing diverse about us. We are evolved because we have giftings that the non-neurotypical do not, or the neurotypical do not have.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It was my old mind that, we're constantly evolving into that. But it's so good because the beauty of the spiritual work is that, and business is a spiritual work as well, right? Because it's a service. It's a service. So the beauty of this is that you can catch yourself when the pattern is coming up, right? So this is the whole point of being here today, understanding that we can receive this and we're going to have a beautiful effect for a few days, maybe for weeks or for months or for the entire year. It depends. Everybody received in a different way. However, I wanted to make sure how you keep this energy into part of your everyday lives, right? How would you be? How would you feel if you could wake up every day and feel in the alignment? So it's an ongoing process for all of us, but it's an ongoing joyful process that you connect, you get to know your inner master, right? Your inner, your sacred space of truth. So one of the principles that I teach in the course, that it's like, that I want to invite you guys to, is like, just for today. It's just for this moment. I trust that I'm receiving everything I need, even if it's like all the doctors label you, you're bipolar, you're HGD, like that's the labels that people gave me as well. When I was born, my mom, my pet, I love them. They gave me, your name is Flor, but really, who am I before him, before mom and dad, right? That's the awareness that I wanted to invite you guys to understand, that we are energy. We are so much more than the patterns, the system, and everything that was imposed to us. Okay, so this is like, it's beyond religions, it's beyond creeds, it's beyond anything. It's like you are here now, present, awakened. And this process that we did today, it's like the grounding of your energy center, your place of truth, gathering energy forces with earth and with the cosmic influences that we're receiving today from this beautiful and great alignment. So when we receive that, there is an activation that happens. And today you felt that, not because I guide and make a beautiful meditation, it's because it was activated, a light frequency inside of each and every one of you here who were present. And I greatly honor my energy masters. Please raise your hands again, because you helped me to channel this energy for all of you. And do you see how much potential we expand? And right now is the time for coming from the mind to the heart. And we see shifting happening. And before it's like, oh, I used to be stuck in this, or I used to be so fearful about this. But now it's like, even with fear, I do it. So that's my invitation for you. Fear is going to be all around. Not always, because we believe as consciousness and as race, we are giving we are going for a quantum jump, right? From the 3D matter density, lighter, like heavier density, versus the 5D, which is light frequency. It's love, it's compassion. It's like, okay, we're in fear. So accept that, surrender that, and trust. Just for today. So what makes us suffer? It's because we keep carrying that heavy, dense energy. So people come to me a lot and say, Flora, how can I get rid of this? Like, I feel like people pull my energy. Anybody has that feeling? People drain you, drain your energy? Yes. I can totally relate because that's how I used to feel also. But then I noticed my energy shifting. Oh no, I'm feeling it. So I immediately activate the light frequencies. I use the crystals, which I teach you how to use it in this course. And I'm like, I know I'm like assuming that everyone's gonna be here because I see you all as an energy vibration match for this. Because I believe that we're not living our full potential. It's because we are not allowing ourselves to align with the frequencies that are true for you. As the energy that, like, what is true for you? It's a birthright. It's abundance. Do you believe that we need to have a money problem to have to be working for exchanging time for money? Anybody is here caught up into that lie? Do you think this is a lie? If you think it's a lie, type 1 in the chat. I like to see, because sometimes people think I'm crazy. You don't have to trade time for money. So what if my mind cannot conceive? Just recall the story that I just said. My mind cannot conceive. I was going to publish a book, but someone told me, do it, Flo. You can, you have this passion in you. You need to have the willingness, that energy inside of you. And today we got that awakened through the portal. So now how are we going to maintain that? How are we going to go to the next level? How are we going to be really, okay, I got a glimpse of energy. How am I going to harness that inner mastery, right? So when we are allowing ourselves to align with this energy, which we do it every day, you're going to learn joyfully. You literally think about something, and I did, like, with your whole heart, right? You activate your like light frequencies. And I was back in my parents, I was staying there for a couple of weeks, and I was like, okay, I can't do this. Like, for my own health, I need a place for myself. I know I'm manifesting clients. I know, like, I had that feeling, and I went to bed. That was done on the 25th. On the 26th, somebody saw me walking by the beach and texted me, Flora, I thought you were in the United States, because I was just there, right? And you're back. So, like, your apartment is waiting for you. I was like, what? I said, no, I have to save money right now. I was like, no. Like, we have the old fees, like, because now it's high season here. So it goes like up to 30%. It's ridiculous. And then I was like, okay. So I wasn't even thinking about doing this, but my prayer was like, please allow me to receive all that I need to show up in the best version of myself. So I came out of my parents' beautiful room, still there. My brother's gonna get there for a few days, but I'm here, like, looking at the view that I wanted to look, like, being sharing my light, because I asked, I intend, I trust just for today. And this is the stuff that we change energetically, guys. We learn conceptually, but how many of you have been to amazing programs and pay a lot of money, and you still haven't, changed a lot, like applied a lot? Because we do that, right? Like, we go for 5 days. It's beautiful. I just came from beautiful to emergence, like one with Eli Wild, and 3 days, and another one with Dean and Tony, right? Many of you were there. My brain, the next day, I was like, oh my God, how can I receive all that? But you know what? I know better. So I kind of like relax, and how can I receive this energetically? That is the invitation, because we are beyond the mind. We are beyond the matter, the heaviness, the density. Now it's like, I think, I want, really want, and it shows up. I got my apartment, right? It's like, okay, for the month, just for today, I trust. Just for today, I'm being taken care of. So all that trust, that level of self-confidence, like confidence in life, right? I trust the process of life. Start coming once you understand, once you receive that energetic shift. And we do that every day, actually. Not every day on Zoom. We do meet once a week on Zoom, interactive session. You receive the energy attunement, right? So we put the energy frequency, the form and shape, and we teach you how to activate that so you can activate it every day. So it's beyond meditation. If you already do meditation, beautiful. But if you're like me, jumping here and there, you cannot do meditation. I could, right? I did for many years. I'm not kidding. But at some point, I got into self-development so much that my mind goes like, oh, God, what do I do? And then I started activating Reiki symbols, and I was like, oh, I can, okay. All right. So you're going to learn how to activate those by the palms of your hands. I'm going to activate the energy centers as the other energetic centers. So what's going to be different, Flor, from now, from who you are now, from after the energy attunements? So we all have the body sensors, right? We all perceive energy. So we're going to start perceiving the energy in a vast way. It's just like people say, Flor, after I received the energy attunement with you, I went outside in my garden. I didn't see how green was my tree. I didn't realize that. Oh my God, all of a sudden, like the birds start singing out loud. So this is the kind of the first awakening of energy, right? So you're going to receive, open up your energy centers. So you're going to see like vital energy, vitality. You're going to see or it can manifest differently for each and every person, but you're going to start really attuned into this frequency. So by my experience, and this is something that is recognized by the World Health Organization. So this is your security, right? Lifetime security, that this is something that is really scientifically proven. And this energy frequency accelerates the process of healing, self-development. So self-development through the process that is doing through this from today where you want to be is that you awaken to a new level of frequency. You learn how to transform, to develop yourself energetically in this new level of frequency and be a transfer channel to others if you wish. And the third big attunement, you realize that you are no different than the frequency that all there is. Like really, the infinite possibilities. It's like, oh my God, am I gonna come out enlightened? Many people do. But the point here is that I want you to awake for the truth of you. The beautiful, magnificent you that is there, like screaming to come out, to be your best friend, to hold hands with you and to fly high, whatever that is. And if you fly high and then you fall and then get up again and you fly again, you know, like for me, I was up until now like the best one on Zoom and stuff. I call a few people here freaking out right before this because somebody called me and said, the event is disappearing from the internet. I was like, oh my God, right? I was like, okay, Flor, breathe, you know. And then I did the 4-second breath, right? And then I call in the symbols and I was able to, but before that, I shoot like the message for many people. So thanks, Magdi. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Sally, all of you who helped me to calm down and realize that everything is here. And whoever meant to be here receiving this is here. And if you're thinking about your brother, sister, or your bestie who couldn't be here today, Saturday, we have the pleasure to invite them again. Same time, 11 a.m. I have like a mastery session to give before, and I'm going to come to the energy of the inner master. Anybody's excited for that? Yes, because I really want you to allow this energy to fill your cup because then you're going to like, oh, that's what she's talking about. Pattern. How do I change that pattern? Oh, energetically. You can change that to self-mastery, Tony Robbins program. Like, amazing. You do that too. But by my experience, you can do both. You can do energetically. So you like speed up the process. And then I feel like after energetic work, you don't have to do like intellectually so much work. It's like a trust, a frequency of energy just take over you, and it just keep guiding you. And as long as you keep harnessing this energy every day, where you focus your attention, energy, can I see you chat, put it in the chat? Focus energy equals energy feeling, focus goes, energy flows. I'm not very good in asking for. Okay, thank you, Camille. So, guys, I wanted to thank each and every one of you. I know I have your heads up, but I just wanted to make sure that you receive, I know maybe some of you are not going to get into the closing, which is going to be the grounding, but know that each and every one of you are blessed and you are receiving this energy. If you really want to come back for the next time, or if you are ready to move on, because, if you decided to embark on this energy today, you're going to get like an amazing gift from me. You're going to get a surprise. No kidding. You're going to get a personal session with me to work in whatever you like. My personal session, it goes into the level of manifestation. I'm going to work on removing any energy, all the energy blocks in like specifically in you. And we're going to direct your energy for the manifestation, that one manifestation that you would like to receive. And people say like that I'm pretty good in that. So you ask them, my Reiki master family. Sometimes I don't do it for myself, but for them, it's like, oh my God, they're manifesting so much. But me kidding. I do. I feel like it's an ongoing process. And it's like, I'm just like you. I'm no better than you, but I've been practicing this for a while now. For those of you who don't know me, my mother is an energy healer, and she does actively work with this for more than 30 years now. So good or bad, again, my energy, my family tree is in energy as well, and health. So I'm just overjoyed to be sharing this moment with you, and I'm gonna take some chairs. And if you guys would like to know more and embark on this beautiful energy, it's not the energy. Yeah, this site that Holly said is not a. I'm sorry, it's okay. It's not actualized. So there is another page that is under construction, but that's why I would love for you to comment yes. Can you all put your email in the chat if you don't want your email or your Facebook connection? I can connect you. Yes, Andrea, and then Camille. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Love you. Yes.
Thank you, Flor. Well, I've been with Flor since 2022, and I think we were 22 people, and we all joined the portal then. So it's wonderful to be here. And I just want to share that this is so powerful, the energy that we're in. I just finished leading a 12-week chakra program with 5 women, and it's just been amazing the growth they've had. And also, I'm showing my documentary film that took me 7 years to make. And I made that film by asking Spirit to guide me. So I became a channel for the message of the film. And it's about a 4,000-kilometer run across Japan that was organized by First Nation people. And we ran to carry the message that all life is sacred. And it was magic. The whole journey of making the film, I just asked to be the channel. And this August 6th and August 9th are the commemoration dates of the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And on Friday, I'm showing it on Zoom. It's just $11. So I'll put the bit.ly link in if you want to come. But we have a very special guest, Bunny Sings Wolf, who's a Lakota woman, and she'll be sharing songs and traditional teachings. And then Chief Arvo Looking Horse, he carries the story of the white buffalo calf woman. If you, some of you may have heard about her, the story. And his son, Chief Arvo Looking Horse's son, happens to be staying with my friend Pamela, who just graduated from my chakra program, and she's going to be coming to the screening with the son of Chief Arvo Looking Horse. So I know it's going to be a very potent container. And after the film, we'll share our hearts and prayers and desires and visions of the future. So I'll put the link in, and I highly recommend joining Flor in her program. She's an amazing teacher, and it's just been such an incredible journey being with Flor and everybody here. So thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Yeah, Andrea, she's been to the spiritual field for a long time now. So I honor you, your beautiful healing work that you've been doing with these amazing, beautiful women. And to make a movie, it's not easy. So kudos to you, congratulations. And I wish you all the best and all the amazing energy that you deserve to receive from all of our hearts here. But yeah, and in this meditation, in today's date, really, like, I want you to be aware of everything that comes out of your mouth, right? That just came to tell me, just came strongly for me, because whether is something that you wish wasn't happening, don't voice. Just for today. Can you all agree that just for today? I would challenge you to go all this week, because the portal is open. So for any energy channelers, because if you're here today, you channel energy, right? In some way or another, you have your own way. So just be very mindful what you're going to speak today. And if your mind doesn't like that, you know, do your own connection with your heart. That is a mind-heart coherence, right? That also Dr. Joe Dispenza talks a lot. So there's many ways for us to access that space of your inner mastery, I believe. But in my experience, the fastest, quickest way from the awakening to the development of your inner master frequency is through this system. It calls SSS system. Yes, inner mastery. Sim. Yes, so it's S for self-awakening or self-discovery. And then throughout the program, you're going to learn how to self-development, how to self-transform energetically to the next level, which is be your self of realization. You realize that you are nothing but your inner master. You and your inner master are one. So you said, Flor, how quick can we do this? So by my experience, minimum it's 6. And I would say I end up extending for 12, because 12 weeks of practicing that every single day, you're going to have a level of awakening for a new level of consciousness and energy that you cannot even imagine. It's like it's a level of ease, it's a level of connection, is a level of certainty that you are guided. We all have that, but sometimes we lose that. Anybody can relate? Yes, we all that. Some days we feel like, oh my God, I'm superwoman. I'm like doing all this amazing power pose, and the next day I'm crushed. So like, why? How? I said no. So once we learn how that we can shift really quick energetically, we are definitely anchoring our presence with the inner self, with the inner master of yourself. So this is a beautiful, beautiful invitation for you through my through my beautiful like method, which just came out the name. I had another name before, but like it's based on Reiki frequency, yes, because all of you know me as a Reiki teacher, but I teach a lot more than that. I teach a lot more than that. I teach movement, energetic shifts. I teach about nutrition. I teach about awareness. I teach about self-development. It just comes. It's not me as a channel. And each and every one of you will know exactly what I'm talking about once you join in. So it happens throughout these 12 weeks. I have one beautiful soul there in the middle of the 12 weeks now here. I didn't set up with her, but Miranda, and she has a beautiful baby. Can you say hi, or at least open your mic and say hello and just share quickly? Oh, my love. Oh, look at Romeo. Can you make your camera like on the horizontal?
Let me see. Oh, how's that?
Yes. Yay.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, beautiful.
I was off camera because he likes to sing. He was in it with us. And gosh, Flor, how many weeks has it been so far? We're on our
that is 6 or 7 week. I have to check.
I think this Saturday will be 7.
So for those who you don't know, Miranda and her beautiful sister Molly, they're both health cares, like professionals, right? And Miranda, we met through dentistry world, and her sister is a doctor field, and Miranda is also an actress, and like so many amazing things. I'm so excited. I don't even know if I could share that, but since you're there, I just would like to say, how were you in the week 1 and how are you feeling now? Because I want them to get like a fresh glimpse of what these energy can do for you.
Yes. So just to emphasize on the if you want to call it magic or whatever it is, I've always felt very pulled to do energy work and Reiki specifically. And I know when Flor and I connected many years ago, I felt like she was another sister. And I just knew I wanted to pursue it, but the timing and when the right time was. And when I started thinking about pursuing it now, all of a sudden Flor pops up on my Facebook and saying that she's doing this energy work. And I couldn't have been more thrilled because I know you as a person. I know your heart and how genuine you are. And I knew that this was going to be amazing. So I reached out and wanted to bring my sister with me because I knew she could benefit from it as well. And I've seen amazing things already working in her life. I mean, she called in like a new lover in her life that she's been wanting to open up to, which is beautiful. And then my life has I've felt a lot more inner peace and having the tools and he's contributing, everyone. He's very excited.
Excuse me to pause for a moment. You just said your sister attracted the love of her life.
She attracted a love, yes, and a really, really good
Day
person.
one, she was not faithful. She didn't even want to go through the program, right?
No, she was very hesitant. She's an overachiever. She thought that she needed the time and all of the financial resources to get started and all those things that kind of limit you from getting started. It was holding her back. And I knew that if she just accepted it, knew that this was the right time for her to do it, it would open her up. And that's exactly what she did. And Flora was so patient and wonderful and loving. And she just really was able to experience all of it. And now I see a shift in her. And I feel a shift in myself. I have a lot more peace and calm and dealing with, potentially more stressful situations and things like that was huge. But then not only that, calling in bookings for acting jobs, which I don't know if anyone's familiar, but it's been a challenging couple of years for actors with strikes and everything that's been happening. So the job market, one could believe that there's not a lot out there, but I don't choose to believe that. I know that we're infinite possibilities, and I wanted to reconnect and be in a higher vibration. And so I've already called in quite a few bookings. I'll be shooting Netflix next week, so that's exciting. And then something I've been working on is I've been wanting to go back to business school, and I've been interviewing and trying to go through the process, and they weren't making it easy, but I got in as of yesterday. I did not share that with you. Yeah. I came to the point of acceptance. I was like, I'm calling in something higher. Like, if business school is not what I'm supposed to be doing, it's okay, because I will be looking to what else.
Thank you so much for sharing that. But like,
Yeah.
what I wanted to point here is that the attitude of not sure if life is going to treat me like how I'm
Right.
new role mom, right? Like, she moved from dentistry to real full-time mom and discords and this and that. Like, I knew her essence. I know her for a while, but I knew this activation of frequency could absolutely change her life. And it changed so much that she forgot about to say about herself, but she said about her sister.
I know.
Because they're both like a rocky and rolling, like they're manifesting. It's manifesting. What I mean is like, okay, today my day is going to be like this, and I'm going to bless with the symbols. I'm going to do this. I'm going to send Reiki for everyone there first. So when she got into the Netflix, how people treated you, tell us. Like, really, like, it was like, I remember that day you said, Flor, it seems like I was walking in my own place. Everybody was treating me so nice. And I shine bright.
Yes.
That's what we want, right? So,
yes.
Right?
I want to attract that every time. I mean, I didn't even know it was possible to be treated that well, and just with respect and professionalism, because I've worked on a lot of sets and they're not all created equal. And I was just I'm still to this day extremely impressed by the way that they run their ship. And I want to call more of that in. And I feel like the work we've done here has helped call that in. And then this is the expectation. This is the level now that we are operating at. And it's fantastic. And, nobody has it all figured out, but you just have to trust, and you have to do the work and show up for yourself, and learn to appreciate those blessings along the way. So I'm on a fantastic journey. I'm just so grateful that I decided to say yes. And working with you, Flor, has just been such a gift. And I knew that we were meant to meet those many years ago. And it's just beautiful, full circle moment now. So
thank you. It's so beautiful. I love you. I love your beautiful family and the trust that you really step into, because I think, like, just like her, just like you guys, she came in a session, open session like that, and she said yes, and then everything, it's like, Flor, I always been a positive person, but like all of a sudden miracles are happening. Is that normal? I was like, well, I guess yes. So that's what I wanted to say. And I'm sorry I put her in front of everyone, because she was like 6 or 7 weeks ago, she was like not into that place at all. And I just wanted to show how shiny she looks. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you for trusting this. And yes, Camille, thank you, Miranda, so much for sharing with us. And I would love to hear you.
I don't have a lot to say. I just really thank you, Flor, for opening up this beautiful channel and energy for us. I feel the change from when I first got here, lighter, stronger. And I work with cards, Oracle cards. I just want to say that the energy is just so beautiful for the card that came up for everyone. And it's a confirmation that we all are in this beautiful energy. It's space-time weaver. And that's what we are, space-time weavers in this deck that is spiral oracle and space-time weaver. Today I woke up from a great slumber, and the darkness and cold times were in fact perfect and allowed the light that inhibits this very moment to shine brighter. I look now at my life as a living fabric with patterns, figures, and colors. I appreciate the beautiful, subtle piece of art I have been creating, and I create. I incorporate new, diverse colors into my fabric and integrated in me as I have previously separated, thus allowing my wings to open now. I embrace my variety, loving myself, feeling proud of myself. And I allow all that is happening to flow in me, with me, through me, and tenderly embrace the complexity. And it's just such a confirmation to all that we did here on the 888 energy and what it's all about. And that's all I'm going to say. And Flor is just the most magnificent teacher, mentor, coach, and I can't express enough how thankful I am and how beneficial it would be for everyone and anyone to join in with her. And thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, beautiful Camille. I appreciate you. And I'm so overjoyed to have you here. And you know what's beautiful? Like now we are graduating 11 energy masters, and Maya wants to say bye or hi or she leaving or something, or just saying, yes, thank you so much. And I like, my invitation for you is like, you must come and see what like the level of transformation that we are having. And now it's the time to formate, to pass on this to another 11 masters. So I am taking in another 11 people because I only like to work with enough people. I'm solopreneur, so I'm doing everything on Facebook. And if you guys are good with that, I respond often, very quick, and it's going to be a joy to have you working with us. It's going to be beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, beautiful Holly. They send us home.
Hello, Miranda, that was a beautiful share. I think you're still on. Amazing. And only 7 weeks. And that's just evidence of what energy can do. And I'm celebrating 2 years right now with Flor. This actually 8/8 portal was the first day I started. So I'm super blessed and excited to be on this journey with Flor. Energy it has a ripple effect. So when you are thinking and going about your daily life, every single thing you do and every single thing you have encountered is energy, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, however you interpret it, that's the energy that you have chosen to take in, to draw in. And I was not getting that when I met Flor. I was getting it to a point. I'd done a lot of self-development work for years. I've brought myself through a lot, and that's going to be in a book. But one thing it's just, there was this almost like lack of trust within the universe. And I wanted an answer. I wanted the how. And when I was invited to Flor by a dear friend, a soul sister, I call her. And I came in, the first day was off Zoom. I was so sick. I was just not feeling well. She said, it's okay. Just set your intention and be here. So I just listened. I showed up. I had my camera off. I came in, I was listening, but I was truly tuned in. And second day I came back, she was doing a special. She's very generous, by the way. So when she says she has a surprise, you want to go for this. Second day I came in, peeked the camera on, but was laying in bed. Third day I was up, I was moving. And then I spoke one of the days. And when and I'm no problem speaking, but when I did, I went, oh my goodness, my lights are out. And I could hear it in my voice. There was no light. And I said, I know it's like the meridians, your energy channels, your chakras, as they call them, but they're actual points in your being that exist and flow just like your organs. And when those are low through stress, one of the 90% of Americans, one of the number one thing they suffer from is stress. And when you allow stress in your body, getting tears, when you allow yourself to continually operate on a fight and flight mode, it's going to attack your body. Your life you may be like, great, I work out, I do this. But if you've got that stress, whether it's ancestral, whether it's buried or suppressed, or you think you got it, but you don't, it's there, it comes out through your seams. And so with doing Reiki with Flor and really working closely with her, I started to kind of unpack all of that out. I went from focusing on what wasn't happening to focusing on what was happening, incorporating. I was doing gratitude before, but I was like, what's happening? I'm grateful, but because I was holding on to that stress. And it's the same way, like when you walk into a room, you ever been in a room and somebody walks in, they slam the door, they have an attitude, or they even all of a sudden you're like, ooh, that person's not in a good mood, right? And you feel different. You may not realize it, but it changes your flow. So everything is a ripple effect. And when you start to have that allowed Reiki into my life, I just followed. I didn't know what I was doing. I just followed and listened. I listened because I knew that there was something in my life that I wanted spiritually. I was productive, go, get everything done, do great. But there was something there was a missing puzzle piece. And I if you would have told me before, you're going to be doing Reiki, you're going to be a Reiki master, I would have said, nah, I had Reiki done on my knee. It's great. It works. But yeah, like me do that. And what I didn't realize is I've been doing this my whole life with people I love and care about, doing things like placing my hands on not understanding, but just that have you ever had that desire that you want something so bad for someone else, or you want to heal them, and you'll do anything. You'll sit there in the middle of the night while they're sleeping and kind of like wisp your hands over them. So it's just with Reiki, it made sense. Everything made sense. Everything. I developed the ability to receive and to trust in what I can't see, to receive and be open, truly open, and to understanding something higher than myself, an energy that is not me creating the energy. It comes through me. It comes through us. And every single person, if you've never done Reiki, you have this in you. It's just a matter of tapping in. And that's what Flor does so gracefully and graciously and with so much passion and fun. It's not like a heavy, it's fun and it's energy. And she's living proof that energy has a ripple effect, because it rippled right through to, I know every single one of us masters in here we almost didn't show up. And you know who we weren't showing up for? Ourselves. So when you show up for this, you're actually showing up for you. And if you've had that feeling, you just want to unpack some stress. You wish you could have more stress free, even among the chaos. I'm not saying life gets perfect. Life could be all kinds of things going on and spinning around you, all the noise, but you are now able to tap in and you're able to calm. And you have your moments. We're human beings having this experience on this planet, but we're so much more. So I just want to thank you, Flor, because you have truly been there's a handful of coaches that have been key in my life. And I call you home because I'm so grateful for the healing that you've brought to my heart and to my soul. And I have so much joy. These are tears of joy. I've wanted this for so long. This is something I prayed for. My background is, I have a great history of amazing, beautiful things I did in my life, but I also have a background of terrible, awful experiences that I created and I allowed myself to live. And I've pulled myself out through every single one. But finding the blessing of Reiki and incorporating that spirituality piece, which I have always wanted to delve into spirituality and have it be a part of my business and a part of what I do. And I'm in the health industry, and my background was in entertainment. So two widely different things, but I am able to take all my talents, all my gifts, and put them together. But everything to me has to connect back to this beautiful element of love, of life, of giving, of being, in service, and also just taking in the beauty of just existing in life, not doing anything, but just being alive and appreciating every single moment, the leaf on the tree, the sun shining, the Zoom, every single thing, and finding that beauty in it. So thank you so much. I know that was long. I appreciate it.
Oh, I so appreciate you, my dear Holly. And it's been such a joy to see you blossom. And she came here for herself. She was, as she said, she was really sick and she couldn't show up for herself because she was feeling depleted, no energy. Light we always have because we are that, but she couldn't see it. So what this energy alignment and this energy practice, the attunement, right? Tuning into this frequency does is like organize. Like your energy is chaotic, right? Our energy gets so much, we pick up so much from the outside that we take in, we're thinking that is ours, and it's actually not.
Now we shake it out and dance it out and do movement. She incorporated movement into Reiki, which is so
planning to do here, and like maybe with this last session, this last part, real quick, if you can say, I know I passed the time, I apologize for that. But if you want to do a little bit of the receiving energy through movement, it will be good. Do you allow me to do it? So I just want to thank Holly and each and every one of you, because this really is a sacred space that I created, started 4 years ago, and people came one by one. And not only that, but after that, they decided to step into their mastery, right? Which is Holly, Carol, my very first master, and Denise, and like all of you here, because I cannot see, but like we are 11. And now I'm taking in 11 new people. And I have like my friends who are finishing Miranda with her sisters. They said, life can be a lot better than it is, and elevated to the potency of infinite. I want that. I want to prepare my place that I go in and I receive all the love. She said she was in a hostel, I don't know what, like if that, like a bad environment, but people stress, high level stress is like dental office, doctor's office, hospitals, like actors, Netflix, right? Like all this stuff, it's like so much. The mission is so big, so everybody gets stressed. So how do we really allow ourselves to receive the energy and create the beautiful scenario before we step into it? This is what I call mastery, inner mastery. So the reason that I asked my beautiful friend Miranda to share here is because she actually got that shift after the third. Like I think when she got the second attunement in the third week. And it's like, Flor, I know you said I'm only in the level first, right? With the first level, but I wonder if I can really send this energy for everywhere I go before me, right? It's like, we can do this. So if you take that as a fun task, not task, but okay, like you shower, you brush your teeth, you do this, you send Reiki out, right? When you send the energy out, which I call sim now, because it's a lot more than that. We're going to experience a little bit of movement in a second. If you guys have to leave, please feel free. But I would love for you to stay for another 10 minutes the most, or maybe 5, so we can finish and this in high style. But I really wanted to thank you, each and every one of you here, and invite you to come back on Saturday, okay? Saturday, 11 Eastern time, 11 a.m. Eastern, same time as we did today, 11, not 12, 11. And bring your friends who can benefit from this. Because really, when we give, we receive. Right? Anybody familiar with that saying? When you give, we receive. So thank you very much. And I'm just gonna take one more share quickly. Yes, it's Holly, Sally, and then we go. Wait, send us home. Yes, Sally and Holly.
No, I left it up from before. I'm good.
Sally, would you like to say something?
Hey everyone, I just wanna express my gratitude and my appreciation to every soul here, and to my dearest friend and master, Flor, of course, because she was actually like the sun and the light lighting our lives, my life especially, because she was an answer to one of my questions to the world and to the universe, to the creator, whatever you call it. Um, I was asking to know more and to be an energy master, actually. I was asking for that, to master my energy, to master my thoughts, to master. I didn't know about Flora, I didn't know about the energy masters, but when when I saw her first time, I felt like this is the light. This is the sun that is attracting me and I'm asking for. But what is it? I don't know. But I feel like, yes, I want to be with this girl because I didn't know she's a master. And yes, I love that. I love her energy. I love how she's talking. You know, like I fell in love with her from the first time. And actually, afterwards, I found that, oh my God, this is the answer to the question. I didn't actually connect the dots at that time. But after these 3.5 years or 4 years now, I believe it is, I want to really thank you very much for being in my life, being a really sincere friend, guiding me through a lot of things that is happening in my life. You're always supportive, you're always loving, you're always caring. And yeah, you know, everybody has this drops here and there in life, but having such a family, the Reiki masters, all of you, and our Grandmaster Flora and Master Elizabeth, actually, I'm feeling like I'm in a family that is really caring and loving. And this is even millions of dollars were not worth that, because this is what makes the love of the life, because I can go to this space where we all have like hugs hold for every one of us. I feel the love, and I know when I feel like lonely, uh, maybe at the night or even in the middle of the day, that I'm lonely. No, I'm not. I have a family that's really caring. I can just knock the door and ask for help. I can ask for extra energy. I can ask for extra healing.
What is she talking about? Isn't it great? Sally, thank you so much. You are a light in our lives. So Sally is there. She's in Saudi Arabia, right? She's from Egypt, but she's in the other side of the world. So which means we have a community. This is like another surprise, another gift that I have. Like it's supposed to be available for us for 12 weeks, the duration of the course. But and really, how long that, like 4 years anniversary, probably. So what I mean is that why we never ended, it's because the space that we share, it's so sacred. And Sally in Saudi Arabia, she's sending Reiki to our family. When someone here wakes up, we receive first thing. Obviously, we don't recommend to check the phone first thing in the morning. But if you do, make sure you're going to place your attention in something like this. I don't even look at the other stuff and look at the Reiki. I don't even look at whatever they said. I just post there like Reiki sending now. And at that moment, we are connected energetically in this entire globe web that whoever sees it received it. And this person potentialized Reiki. So sometimes there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people connected in the web at the same time. In Saudi Arabia, in California with Carol, in LA with Holly, and in Canada with Laura and Kira. And oh my God, it's like overwhelmingly beautiful. because you understand that like this is a space that you come in to share light. And when we need light, we ask for it. And sometimes like we train, we're becoming energy masters, right? Because what it comes out of our mouth, what we write, it becomes magnetized. So we think like, okay, I need energy. So we're training ourselves to send and receive without judging, analyzing. Is that for the reason? What is that? Because when we bring all the whole story, the baggage to the community, the people get like, we perceive the tension, right? So we really wanted to be light and share light. So in that space is this our sacred space where we share and receive and give this pure, magnificent manifestation energy. So this is what she's talking about. So Sally, I really appreciate you. I love and adore you. And I know there is this, if you guys don't like mind, I can stay for a little longer, but I want to be respectful with everybody's time. And I would love to share one more movement activation on the Lionsgate because today is really strong. If you guys want to share like in 1 minute what you have to share, I will be happy to hear. I wanted to give a word chance for Stephanie because she's here for the first time, and then Master Carol, who's been with me since forever, and I love her. And yes, we're gonna go for a little bit of activation to end this in a high note. Yes, good. And if you want to share something on the chat, please go ahead and do. Okay, Stephanie, go ahead. Talk to
Hi.
us.
Well, thank you. I'm so happy that I've seen this and that I connected with you. And Flora, we met at Tony Robbins. We had a 4-day event there. So yes, so that's where we met. We connected, and we were with each other the whole time we were there. And we walked on hot coals together.
We walk on fire together.
Yes, we did. We walked on fires together. Yes, we did. We were supporting each other on the fire. And I have a beautiful picture of us showing our feet, at there. And that was wonderful with you and your sister. And I just love that we still stay a little, connected. Sometimes I don't see you for months, and then so you pop up, and you popped up just recently. And so I love this, and I wanted to share. Maybe a couple of years ago, I was in Costa Rica at a retreat, and I wanted to get Reiki done on my knee because we were doing a lot of hiking, and yet we were and this woman, she was going to her hand was shaking, and I went to touch it, and she says, "Oh my God, you're a healer?" And I said, "No." She says, "I'm telling you, you're a healer. You're a healer." And I said, "Oh my God," I'm getting goosebumps saying this. I said, "I am." I'm like, my kids think I heal them, and I'm, I really resonated with you, Holly, because I didn't know I was a healer, and I just like, I'll like put spit on my spit on my hand, and I'll rub it on my kids' tummy, and they're like, "Oh, Mom, just put your hands on me," because they love me to heal them, because I heal them. Not knowing that I do have the gift. And so she says, "Well, I want it activated. Let's activate it." And I went again the following year to get it activated, but I really don't use it because I don't, I know, yes, it's my gift, but I don't know if I feel worthy to do it for other people. And sometimes I go into my backyard, and I'll have this big avocado tree, which I grew up with, and I hug it, and I like, is my energy, where does it come from? Because I don't know how to use it. And so I feel so blessed right now that I didn't realize what I was coming into this morning. So I didn't know. I'm getting teary-eyed around so many beautiful, people who are healers. And I see this is where the universe has drawn me to come here to this morning. So, and I've asked, I'm open to, of course, I'm very much into this, the Lionsgate, and I just like, I'm open to, I'm ready to do what I'm meant to do. And I'm in transition right now I'm in transition. I am in transition right now. And so I'm so happy to be here, and so happy to be amongst all you amazing people. So thank you. And I'm here in Los Angeles as well. I'm in LA. I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh my God, Stephanie, you have no idea how much joy it brought me. It's been more than probably 5 years.
Maybe.
And the moment that I met you, I felt that. Maybe I didn't told you that because you were like on the feverishness of the event. But like we bonded so much that we sat like a family, literally, like in the gargle, right? Like right there. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna walk on fire. But then like, hell yes, I'm gonna walk on fire. That's like we went with that trust that okay, something amazing is gonna happen. And it like we lost touch. We see each other every once in a while, but then here she is. And just like the same way that we connected me and Miranda a while ago, and now she came, it seems like the energy is directing people to that. So one thing I have to tell you, Stephanie, first of all, thank you so much for being here and following that call, that I'm going to remove you and I here because I want to highlight everyone. All my Reiki family that I call, right? My energy family, they are called, but they didn't know what they were coming from. They didn't know where they were coming for. They just felt like I needed this. I just don't know what it is. I know I've meant for more. I know I have to my energy. I know my magnetism. And also, if we're not look like, energy like, we would not be here to begin with. So that willingness, that hunger, you already have. So you are qualified to be here. You were like you know, like this. You select yourself. You were selected, but before you came to this planet, before you being called Stephanie, before we met, but they're like, okay, there was a time, and the time is now. And like, honestly, I have never seen any system that teaches you in 12 weeks to become a master, right? Like not a master, to wake up your inner mastery. And obviously, if you want to work that with clients, you need to go for the mastery level, which is another year, right? But this is like, even though if you go to a university, I took 5 years to become a dentist and a specialist for another more. So it was 9 years dentistry. And then I had to invest money to open dental office. And then like, 10 years to learn to start something. With Reiki, it's like a year and a half, 2 years, 3. It depends. You're going to feel when you're ready. But for example, I have students who just started, like in 6 weeks, they say like, can I see a client now? In 6 weeks, you are allowed to, right? In my personal experience, wait until you finish the course. You're going to receive your energy certification, and you're going to learn and to know how to serve someone from that space of giving a healing, right? Like spitting on your hands, but actually activating light in here and sending to the whole world. And you can be well paid for this. How amazing is that? So my invitation here is not just for healers, but for those who would love to activate that healing ability, that magnetism in their hearts, and open up and spread that internationally. I'm here with everybody from all over the world. Isn't it amazing? That is the reality. That is the 5D reality that we're living now. We are no longer needed like trade time for money. That is a 3D thing. So if you decide, Stephanie, that now you're starting today, in 12 weeks, you're going to be working with this legally and receiving a lot of money, you can, because it's your decision. The energy is here. So this is the fastest system for you to receive, transform, and give. Receive, transform, give. Receive, transform, and give. So that's the SSS, SIM method, self-discovery, development mastery of your inner master, of your higher self that resides in your heart. So I get excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would love to. Yes, oh my God, I'm so excited you're here. Please don't lose touch. And Saturday, bring your people, because we're going to do another one of these alignments. And Carol, we are welcome. And please
Okay,
share with
1 minute, 1 minute. Stephanie, you just light me up, darling. You are a healer. There's no question about it. And if any time a thought comes up, well, I'm not worthy, that is the old darkness, darling. And your children, you've just lit me up. Stephanie, I'm so thrilled. And everyone here, you're magnificent healers, dear ones. And the world is 1 minute. Okay. I came on here to say one thing about a story in the Bible. When Jesus healed 9 lepers, remember? Guess what? Only one came back to say, thank you, Jesus. And dear ones, I am that one. Thank you, Flor. I can't even, my life was hell. My life was just, I was just really enveloped in emotional pain. I think my 1 minute's over, but I'll finish it really quick. But anyway, then with Reiki, dear ones, it's just completely transformed my life. And it gives me the insight that each one of you, I get the point, each one of you are amazing healers. Dear ones, the world is needing us. My minute is way over, but darlings, take this message. The world needs me. Step out. I have, in the power of Reiki. Oh, my minute's up. Darlings, to Jesus, I came back and say, thank you, Lord. Bye, darling.
Carol, you're a bubble of joy always. You know, Carol, I have to thank you because if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't start the way I did. And it was so beautiful. And she goes like, Flor, you have a mission and you're ready. Let's go.
That's right, Flor. I did. I saw it from the beginning, just like I see it in Stephanie, just like I see it in everybody here.
Thank you so much.
My loves, I must go. I'm supposed to be driving on the road right now. So
let's go. But before the ones that are here, let's move the energy.
I need to go too. Sorry.
Half off, but if you can you're gonna receive a vibration, so you can move.
Oh, move. Okay. Okay. 5 minutes.
You can be silence. I'm gonna put the music. Can you hear me?
Soy vaquianos. Soy salmiano.
Everyone stand up. Movement is all your body. Stand up. Stand. Even if I can't see you, stand up. Just stand. You breathe while you move.
Ay me hacía culo moemas. Se camoena samaya. La voema samoya ki. La savoy samoinas.
The energy come into your body. Move.
Amaya sakia lo voema sai. I soy voy caimoes añanas. Voy ali soy que añanas. Soy vai moes ales soy amas. I voy que soy pues amaradas. Hey voy camoya si so voy camoinas.
Sharing with you guys the light code frequency for our landscape today. So take this energy in, close your eyes, and allow this energy to really connect with each and every cell of your being and ask for a miracle. Say, I'm so happy and grateful.
Ara so koi ome sai golomoinas ali golomoina soy voy amiatas ti golo amia sole afor samayas. Sai kolomoina sanas. Ashe kovoy mana sotos. ama kovoi masios. Ale sabokumois.
Your neck, if you want to bow to the side. Back to the other side. Have the intention to release that intention.
Sa giasos. Ule vomoe siabla. Tie govoe samania. Atie aru vomoso. She kalavai mosaima. Atia suvoi manatas. Hue si voi nasaimas. Atui kala voimas. Sai a buatas. Sai a buatas. Sai a buatas. Tuye sabla kovoimas. Se voimas sovoatas. Ashe goloi masadas. Sai goloi mosuivis. Shai voi sai kumoina. Sugloi vamas si vomoina savoinas. Ati goloi manasa. Pashoe kala voimoinas. Tia lovoi kemaina. Osoi ashai golomos. A color savoimas. Sai golovaimas.
So put your hand in your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Tune in with the inner master of yours that right now it's really activated, just by you being here in this space. And think of one outcome. You're ready, my dear. Bring that power, that potency into your heart. Know that something powerful is here for you today. Please, yes. What is it, universe? Show me just a glimpse of energy that you have to figure out. You just ask the universe to make it more clear for you. And the work of energy, attunement, movement, it's going to help you to uncover what is already there. So now, with this joyful place in your heart, with a beautiful smile, enjoy this moment of celebration. a deep breath in, breathe out. If you don't have the clarity yet, don't worry, it's just your mind playing you some tricks. But know that today you declare, you invoke, you manifest it. Your beautiful heart's desires in this session. I'm so grateful for you. So please, I am extending this session for 2 more. Oh my God! Is that right? Why, Flor? Because the energy is so strong and I wanted to keep channeling this energy, and I move very organically with my inner master guidance, and I feel moved to extend this invitation from today. We're going to channel again on Saturday, and yeah, probably the Saturday, let's go one at a time. So I don't want to confuse people. We're gonna do one more Saturday, okay? So Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, I'm gonna put the invitation up. Give me a couple of hours. It's gonna be up, and you are, feel free to invite your people. I love and appreciate you guys. Kisses and hugs from Brazil. I'll see you Saturday. Who's coming Saturday? Who's coming Saturday? I am.
Love you, Flor. Thank you so much. And the movement was so good. I'm so glad I stayed.
Isn't it great? Movement is part of our game. It's part of our beautiful journey together. This 12 weeks is going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Like, I'm constantly learning from you. So this is such an honor and a privilege to me, for me, to get to do this